Virgo. Do you know about the Virgo? Virgo is an earth sign. It's the second earth sign. And it is, funny enough, ruled by Mercury, just like Gemini is. Gemini talk all the time. You don't find a lot of Virgos that talk all the time. They think all the time. Because they're born in late August and most of September, the sign of the Virgo, it is a time where the farmers would usually get the harvest into the barn. And today, not a lot of people think about what a big thing this is, but in the original times, where every farm was dependent on everything that they were able to make, it was a great time of concern, because was it going to rain, or were they going to get in the harvest with no rain? Were they going to be able to dry the harvest in a safe way so it wouldn't rot during the winter? And most of important, is there enough harvest for everybody to eat the whole winter? And all these concerns is in the time of the birth of the Virgo. So the Virgo is born with a tendency to worry. They just worry about just about anything they can think of to worry about. They have this great brain activity all the time, that they sometimes spend just worrying. I'd like to tell the Virgo and everybody else, 90% of our worries will never really realize, will never be real. We don't have to worry so much. Everything is its own place, all the time. The Virgo, as a child even, loves to work. They love to have a job to do, and when the job is done, that's done, and the time is their own after that. This is what the Virgo love. So if you have a Virgo child, give them a job. Not like they have to bring out the newspaper when they're 3, but when they're 2 or 3 and they like to follow you around and things, give them a cloth and tell them we have to wash the heater or the door or something like this, and they love it. They feel so proud and happy when they're done. So invite them for the work. Also, you can invite them to come into the kitchen, because they actually like to cook if they get the chance. They love food in a very appreciative way. The Virgo is born to realize the importance of nourishment. It's not only what we eat, it's also what nourishment there is in the food. Which ones are best to eat, which ones should we avoid, and so forth. This is the great knowledge of the Virgo. Also, as the second earth sign, you find also in opposite, it's quite opposite the Pisces that are born helpers, and this born helpers kind of shines into the Virgo, because you find a lot of Virgos working with healing people in all the million different ways we can heal people. So they also you can find them do any kind of facials, or the whole body with treatment of acupuncture, or they just love to bring the body up to par. And they also have to remember this for themselves. It's very important. When you're born in Virgo, you will also have other things playing into your horoscope naturally, like everybody else. Your ascendant, your Mars, your moon, and so forth. And I know that the Virgo loves to be alone. I mean, they seriously love to be alone. And why do they like it so much? Because when you're alone, it's like there is space for you to think. No interruptions, just peace and space to think. And they think all the time, so they need this alone time. And that's perfectly okay with me and with everybody else. But Virgo, it's good to be alone and do your thinking and have all your things in order. But you also have to consider what else is in your horoscope. Because if one part of your horoscope is calling for a lot of social gatherings and social togetherness, and you don't give it any, then you're not going to feel so happy. So I always suggest that you look into your horoscope, no matter who you are and what you're born in, and study what you can learn about yourself.